Good evening and welcome to the final of the Europe Direct Soapbox Competition 2022. This is the regional final for the Blanchardstown Europe Direct Centre. My name is Barry O'Carroll and I'm the Assistant Coordinator here at the Centre, and I'm joined by the Chairperson of our Judging Committee, Beverly Joseph. Beverly, you're very welcome.
Thank you, Barry. Thanks so much. It's so great to be part of the committee, and gosh, just looking at the entries we've had this year, really incredible stuff.
Absolutely, and I just want to give a bit of background to Beverly. Beverly is actually a former winner of this competition, not only at regional level, but Beverly then went on to win the national competition. That was just before COVID, isn't that right, Beverly?
It was, yes, it was a different era, Barry.
Yeah.
Time is split now between post-COVID and pre-COVID and pre-mask and post-mask, but it was fantastic. You were there, and it took place in the College of Preceptors in Dublin, a really extravagant, beautiful building. And we had a great panel of judges, a diverse group of candidates as well from all over Ireland, very international, from different backgrounds as well. So yes, it was a great experience.
Absolutely, I remember it well. Yeah, we were very proud of you that day. It's great when your centre's winner goes on to win the national competition. Now, I just want to mention before we go on the other members of our judging committee, and these are two regular judges who've been joining us for many years, and we're delighted to have them back. That's Michaela Benassi and Rafe Costigan. And I know the three of you have been conferring all this week. And Beverly, our theme this year was, is Europe listening to its young people? And it's a really important theme because this is European Year of Youth. And, we had a lot of great entries. And was it a difficult decision to pick a winner?
Yes, Barry, it was a very difficult decision just because the level of talent with our entries was just amazing. So we were really blown away. So it was a difficult decision. It was actually a split decision in the end, but we managed to final decision.
Yeah, and that's always a sign that it's a really difficult one when the judges can't fully agree. We it's nice to have a unanimous decision, but it's not always possible. And as you said, it is a sign of just how good the standard was. So with that in mind, I'm going to ask you for the winners. So we're going to start with the 16 and under category. So could you tell me who has won the 16 and under category?
Drum roll, please, Barry.
Yeah.
So the winner for our 16 and under category this year is Leo Galvin. Congratulations, Leo.
Well done, Leo. And Leo is actually someone who's quite familiar to us here in Blanchardstown Library. Many years ago, he took part in the Young Entrepreneurs Club, and he was always somebody we know will go far. I think he's in 5th year now, and I'm really thrilled for Leo. So well done, Leo Galvin. That's our first winner in the 16 and under category. Now, the next one is the 17 and over winner. Can you tell me, Beverly, who the winner is?
Absolutely. So our winner in our 17 and over category is Oluwanifemi Fagwe Miro. Congratulations.
Well done. So that's Oluwanifemi. That's an absolutely fantastic result. Well done to both of you. We're delighted. What's going to happen next is both of your videos now will be sent in for the national final. We're still waiting on just the final details of exactly when that will take place. It will be a little bit beyond the midpoint of December. That's what I do know. And both Leo and Oluwanifemi have won iPads, and those prizes were confirmed actually only today. So we will be in touch with you shortly about your iPads. And as I said, even more importantly, they will go through to the national final. And the national final winners, I believe, win about €1,000, and it's a really, really big deal. So congratulations to both of you. So what I'm going to do now is, first of all, say goodbye and thank you, Beverly.
Thank you, Barry. Bye for now.
Yeah, and really thank you for joining us this evening. And again, my thanks go to Michaela and Rafe for their judging. I also want to thank all of the participants who sent in videos. I really appreciate that. It's always great when we get a good response. So without further ado, I'm going to now introduce the winning videos that you're going to see straight after this. So as just a quick reminder, in the 16 and under winner, we have Leo Galvin. His video will be shown first, and that will be followed by Olowani Ifemi Bagwemiro. Her video will be shown just after that. So congratulations to both of you. Enjoy the videos.
Is Europe listening to its young people? Hi, my name is Leo and I'm from Blanchardstown, and I'm going to try answer that question. Is Europe listening to its young people? I would say yes, most certainly. At the highest levels, you can see young people in there, in the European Parliament, in the Council of Europe, even getting involved with the European Commission, but I don't think it's the right question. I mean, yes, you can see young people being represented, even on the European Parliament's website. If you look at the most recent committees and policies, you can see them. Young people are in there, they're in the room, they're talking, they're having their say, they're speaking out, and they're saying what they want to say in the European Parliament. But I think the question should be, are young people in Europe being heard? In that case, I think it's a bit murkier. If you look at young people in Europe, you can see on the European level that we are being represented. There are different groups and agencies, and you can see, like, to use the Council of Europe, their youth department has adults and young people on the same level. They're operating in a system of co-management in their youth department where either can initiate and they'll both work on it. But I think it needs to be looked from a national level, because that's where decisions that most affect young people can be found. And in that case, I'd say not everywhere. Young people should be represented in all matters that affect them. Article 12 of UNCRC, but they're not always. And I think that's where it needs to change. In Europe, 25% of the population in all of Europe is under the age of 30. And in the European Parliament, the same number of MEPs named Martin and the same number are the same number of MEPs under the age of 30. And so we've got 25% of the European population being represented by 7 MEPs, which doesn't seem too right, at least not to me. But I think that's where it needs to change, is in our representatives and in how Europe listens to young people. Not from a position of, we want to hear from you, although that is amazing, but it should be from a position of, we need to hear from you. This is something that we need. This is something we are required to do. And I think that's what needs to change. We need to have more young people being represented. And there are young people who are interested in politics, but I think it's just hard to visualize being on that level because you can't see it. And as it's kind of been said before, if you can't see it, you can't be it. But yeah, thank you.
My name is Olga Nefemi Fagmemoro, and I'm going to be talking to you today about how I think Europe does care for its youth and does listen to its youth. Now, post-COVID, we have seen that the rise of mental health has gone down. So while I was researching on this topic, I actually found out that the European Union has a program that is fighting against unpaid internships for the youth. And I think this takes a big step in showing us how they care for the youth. And they actually declared this year, 2022, as the Year of Youth. I also think that they listen to the youth, as we went on social media and we cried out for help for Ukraine. And they have committed billions of euros to going to help young Ukrainian refugees. I also want to mention a case which was very dear to my heart of Denisa Honigova, and how she undertook an internship in Ireland, and it helped her know how to cope with her social anxiety. She went back to her home and had a lot of passion about going on internships, Erasmus, for example, and taking the time to go around and tell people how much it really helped her. I also have friends that went for Erasmus, and they've told me how it really helps them, and how Europe has made an opportunity for this has really helped them. Now, in the European Union, young people aged 15 to 29 make up a sixth of the population. This has been some of the most hardest economic effects to be done onto young people by the effects of the pandemic. And we are actually one of the first to either lose our jobs or see a drop in income. So the World Health Organization actually launched a new program for the European region. And I'll quote Dr. Klug, who said, "It is clear that whether it is because of an unprecedented pandemic or a sudden humanitarian crisis, meeting people's mental health needs, especially those of children and young people, must be at the heart of any functioning health system. We look forward to working closely with all 52 countries in our region to make this a reality." This step by the World Health Organization lays a strong foundation for broader health and well-being for Europe. I'm part of the student union Trinity, and we see how mental health affects students, and the fact that they are doing this is really encouraging. So yes, I do think that Europe is listening to youth. Thank you for taking the time to listen to why I think so.